How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. We just got some really important economic data. Bitcoin is reacting to it. We also have some news that Fidelity is dumping a ton of Bitcoin. They're selling a bunch of Bitcoin. I want to talk about that along with some news about Mr. 100 and some big events happening here in the next week. If you don't mind, hit subscribe. Turn on the bell notification underneath the video so you can see future videos just like this if you want to trade crypto. There's a link underneath the video to Margex. You can get started in just a few minutes because there's no KYC, and you don't need a VPN to start using this. And you can deposit your own crypto in, and you can trade all different kinds of assets from Bitcoin to Solana to Ethereum, Dogecoin, Caspa, all those. And they're doing a big Caspa giveaway right now, up to $5,000 worth of Caspa. I mean, I don't know about you, but I could use $5,000. So if you want to check this out, there's a link to it underneath the video. Okay, so we just got news about the unemployment rate. So it was estimated to be 4.2%. It came in at 4.2%. Prior was 4.3%. We also got news about August non-farm payrolls. They rise by 142,000. The estimate was 164,000. Previous was 89,000. So this data pretty much came in as expected, give or take a little bit, right? The non-farm payrolls were a little bit off, but the unemployment rate came in as expected. It signals we're not heading towards recession, right? We're not just in this endless climb of unemployment rate moving up. It also signals it's not falling real fast. The unemployment rate isn't falling to the point where the Fed can keep rates high forever. And now we have a 44% chance of a 50 basis point cut and a 56% chance of a 25 basis point cut. I actually saw someone say that the odds had flipped to over 50% chance of a 50 basis point cut. I'm not sure where they were getting that information. If there's a bit of a delay here and if there's like a paid version or something that moves a little bit faster. But overall, I think that this is honestly pretty good news today. And you can see Bitcoin is moving up on this news as well. When we went from 55,800 to now 56,700. As you saw in my videos yesterday, I actually have some pretty big trades going on in Bitcoin right now as well. So I'm quite happy with this move. But there are entities selling. Yesterday, we got news that Fidelity was selling $150 million worth of Bitcoin. We also saw BITB with $30 million in outflows. GBTC with $23 million in outflows. That's how you know it's bad. It's when GBTC is the third largest seller. Grayscale Mini with negative $8 million. ARCB with $0. IBIT with $0 as well. So we had a 211 million outflow day. And since then, yeah, we did have Bitcoin come down a little bit yesterday and the day before and the day before and the day before. It seems like the price of Bitcoin actually is very tied to the flows in and out of the Bitcoin ETF. So we'll have to continue to watch this, but the setup looks pretty good for the rest of the year. Even though Fidelity has sold 5,600 Bitcoin in the last 3 trading days, keep in mind they're not the ones that are selling. Their clients are. The hedge funds are. Why would they be selling? Well, uncertainty, as I said in my last video. Fears of recession, fears of election, fears of maybe the Fed only lowers by 25 basis points and then something cracks and they have to hold them steady, stuff like that, right? Or there are deals in the stock market, right? Nvidia had a negative 10% day the other day. Some people are just selling probably to go buy that. Bitcoin fear and greed is extreme fear. It's typically a decent time to be buying an extreme fear, right? 22, it's not as low as we've seen in the past where I think for almost a month we were at 10 on Bitcoin fear and greed during the bear market, but we are in extreme fear and we're in the mid to upper $50,000 range. How crazy is that? That's actually pretty awesome. We have basically reset RSI. We have reset greed. We have reset where people think the market's going. And I think this is healthy. We flushed out a lot of weak hands recently, I can tell you that. Mr. 100 continues to buy. Even since my video yesterday, last night, Mr. 100 bought another 195 Bitcoin. But just yesterday, as I covered in my last video, 94 Bitcoin, 101 Bitcoin, 100 Bitcoin, 100 Bitcoin, 100 Bitcoin, 94 Bitcoin. Been buying a ton. And now Mr. 100 is the 9th largest holder of Bitcoin, at least in one specific wallet. So they flipped the number 10 wallet, moved up to the number 9 wallet, and now moving in on Tether. How crazy is that? They're moving in, possibly flipping Tether soon. Then, yeah, they could get up into the top 6. So would be pretty interesting. We've seen too that they have sold Bitcoin before, but it wasn't actually selling. They just moved it to a different wallet that they hold. Endless buying. This is all the buys since last month at this time. Look at all these 100 Bitcoin buys. So they went from, at this time last month, 67,000. Now they're at 74,000. 7,000 Bitcoin in a month. Now we have some big events happening next week. On Wednesday, we have CPI and core CPI. On Thursday, we have PPI and core PPI. These are going to be really important as they are the last inflation indicators before the Fed rate cut. It will signal what the Fed should be speaking about at the Fed meeting as well, and will set the tone. It will set the tone for what's going to happen moving forward. If we get another pretty low CPI and PPI, which is what's expected. We're expected to get 2.9% year over year, which I believe is where we're at now, 0.2% from the last month. And then PPI is expected to be 2.2% year over year. And we are expecting the core PPI to be 0.3%. So we are expecting, again, pretty low numbers. And as you can see here, Margex promoting on Market Watch. Again, if you want to check out Margex underneath the video, you can check them out. I really appreciate you guys watching. Let me know what you think about the crypto market right now. I know some people are feeling pretty exhausted, but after you've been in the market for a while, this kind of volatility, it's annoying, like a little bit frustrating maybe. I wish we were higher, right? But am I stressing it? No, I'm not stressing, right? We're just sitting here waiting, and then boom, something happens. Obviously, some cryptos are outperforming others in the last 30 days. Bitcoin's pretty much done nothing, but there are some coins that are down 30+%, 20%. So sometimes you get a little buying in opportunity. Let me know your thoughts, though. Again, you can check out Margex underneath the video if you want to trade cryptocurrency. As I said yesterday, I actually put 2 big trades on yesterday. One is more of a long-term trade. One was a very short-term trade. Both are looking pretty good right now, though. Let me know your thoughts. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'll see you all in the next video.